hello. I decided to hop on live again tonight. Hi Ashley, hi Sarah, hi Becky. Let's see. Hi Mary, Clover, Lynn, Catalina, Melissa, Creative Craft, Chris, Jolie, Tennessee Lady, Olivia. Hi. Thank you for joining us tonight. So, I am going to make a book tonight from scratch. So, I'm actually going to use magazine paper and a box of peanut butter and strawberry Sammys that my kid eats. So, if anyone is interested in making a junk journal completely from scratch, stick around. I know a lot of people have all this fancy stuff around, right? And it's great. You can have the fancy stuff. Look, I have the fancy stuff too, but I always kind of just go to this stuff. So a good friend of mine here on TikTok, she started kind of this challenge to do a spread a day. I typically don't do spreads, and I want to start doing them. And I really don't want to use any of my good journals for them or any of my good books. So I'm going to put some trash to use. This magazine paper is actually pretty sturdy. It's not like super flimsy or anything. So yeah. So if you guys are wanting to make a book, go get some stuff and we can make it together. You're going to need some glue and some thread because, excuse me, there isn't going to be any machine stitching in this one. 1 second. Okay. Welcome in, anyone who's new. That's exactly it. We're 3 days in, so I figure if I can get this done tonight, I could start tomorrow. So Ashley, if you want to start together tomorrow, let's make that a plan. I'm going for a smaller book because I don't want to use up a lot of my stickers or anything. I don't know. I'm one of those weirdos because I use like my stickers and stuff to decorate the books that I'm going to sell. So I just tend to keep all my stuff for that. So this is going to be for me. This is going to be a little bit of a creative outlet for me. And the reason why I'm deciding to use magazine paper, not just because it's smart to reduce, reuse, and recycle, but because there's text and images on them already. So I'm already starting out with some type of background. Like, I mean, honestly, look at that. That's super pretty to kind of just start out with and be able to collage over that. You know, I know a lot of people, they'll take magazines like this and cut out the images for glue books and collage works. Yeah, that's a good idea. That's a really good idea because you can, you can do your collaging in there and you can just kind of write over it. Or if you're not having great feelings that day, right? You can write out your feelings and then you can, you know, do your layout over it. So kind of like get it out, cover it up, and make something happy out of it. If that makes any sense. Hello, Cherish. Thank you for joining me. So I have a line going down this paper because I kind of got a rough measurement of how wide I need this to be. Right? Isn't that a good... Ashley, you're going to laugh at me. So I'm about to get started on cutting, and instantly I took off my shoe and put my foot on my sewing pedal. That is how... I might have a problem. I'm gonna put this out just so that I have a little bit of stability for my papers, because... Hi, Nicole. No, that's not true. All my sewing lines come out crooked. So, you know what? I have a Cricut. I do not use it as much as I should, honestly. But the noise, like, the noise gets to me so horribly bad. But I don't know if you've done this yet. Let me find. So I'm getting an invite to join a live. I'm not doing live tonight, but I do appreciate you trying to join in. If you want to chat, get in the chat box and we can talk through there. I do have 2 screens going, so I should be able to keep up with chat pretty well tonight. Hopefully. I'm gonna try. I knew that was gonna happen. Can't get through it. So I was gonna try to cut it kind of like you would do kind of a what is that word that I'm looking for? An X-Acto knife and like your ruler, but it wasn't letting me do that. So we are at 4.5 inches. I'm just gonna keep it at that. This blade is super, super old, and it is right now cutting through 3 sheets of magazine paper. How old is it, Ashley? Nicole, how are you doing today? Or tonight? This morning? I'll get it right at some point. Oh, wow. You bought in December and you're... Nope. Yeah, definitely call them. I'd be very upset if I bought something that pricey in December and was already having issues with it. I'm good. I'm going to create a little trash book for myself so that I can participate in Kat's monthly challenge of creating layouts. I'm not really a layout girl, but I'm gonna do this to just do something new and fun. Oh, you're doing blue. Which Cricut is it? The Maker 3. Okay. Yeah, I can't help you. I'm still on like the Explorer. Hello, Cosmo. Hello, Dorothy. Thank you guys for joining in. Stick around for a bit. Yes, I'm forcing you. I'm gonna make a book from trash. I think I have enough pages for the month. See, I honestly think that's gonna be like the perfect size to make some collages with, for me anyway. Like I said, I don't want to do anything super big. And yeah, they're great for turning into tags, clusters, you know, any really type of decoration, or just like a base, right? That's why they're called master boards, because it's a base to build on top of. A Cricut. A Cricut is an electronic die cut machine, so you can cut paper, vinyl. You attach it to your computer or your phone, and they have a program that you can cut out all types of different shapes and things. Thank you, Ashley. Yeah, I really, the bigger spread you do, the more stuff you're going to use. And really, I'm more of a hoarder than anything. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. So I don't feel like messing with funky edges tonight. So I'm going to attempt to do this. I really need a guillotine. Like, I gotta stop playing around on that. Yeah, hundreds. It does depend on the model that you have, the maker. It will cut like chipboard and leather and fabric. What's that wood? There's like a, you know, that pliable wood. It'll cut that too. So yeah, it cuts a lot. So if you guys have one of these things and you have troubles slicing into something thick, bring it to the middle, right? So kind of lift it up like that and bring it to the middle. Bring it down, kind of like give it a good nudge, and then run it across. And that should help get a nice clean cut, because I know these can be a pain in the butt. Basswood, there you go. Hi, Kimmy. Hi, Britt. Thank you for coming in. Sorry if I'm missing some of you come in. I am kind of slightly paying attention to what I'm doing. I am making a book from trash or junk. Ah, perfect. Now it's going to fit perfectly in there. Oh, I'm so glad I'm doing this. Now when I use this to make like a legit book, I know what to do so that I don't get any janky edges. Where's my little line down there? I think it's right there. Thank you guys for the gifts. I truly appreciate it. And if you guys hear banging, I'm sorry. That's my kid, like, he's sleeping, but, you know, toddlers, toddlers are like wild animals when they're sleeping and awake. So he's a rough sleeper, so he, like, kicks the wall and everything. I'm so glad we don't bed share, because, so I'm making a book. Oh man, look how nice that is. So if I were doing this for someone else, sorry, I just knocked that camera out. If I were doing this for someone else, when I'm using this, I will always add extra heavy duty cardstock, typically 110-pound cardstock to give it extra stability. I'm doing this for myself. It's not going anywhere. I'm going to do collage work in here. Yeah, quack, quack. So it's going as is. But this is where I would glue down extra cardstock, if anything. The only thing that I might cover, I might cover this part, because my plan is to actually collage the front cover, the back cover, and the outside cover too. So they're all, like, the entire cover is even going to be a spread. Cherish, you should totally do a book. There's this lady, Nicole. Yes, her name's Nicole on YouTube. Relax Cut Glue. I don't know if you probably already follow her. That's what she does. She does lots of glue books, is what she calls them. She's really good to check out if you need some inspiration or whatnot. I'm sorry, Kimmy, what are you asking about the theme? There's no theme. Give me 1 second. So these are going to be uneven signatures, but it's okay. I don't mind. Okay. So I'm making this book to do my collage spreads like Kat has been doing with her monthly challenge. So I don't want to use plain paper. So I'm using magazine paper. So I have a background to start with already. Glue. So a lot of people use a lot of different things for that. Your best bet would be glue stick or a tape runner or a glue runner, whichever you want to call it. Double-sided tape. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. So a tape, this is actually white out, but a tape runner looks something like this. And instead of white out, it's tape in there. But you do want to make sure that you get something that says permanent stick, like permanent bond. I would not use the purple version of this glue. I have used it in a couple of things and I've had lifting from it. So that's, personal choice. Could be user error. Don't think so, but I will use the purple glue if I just want, if I want a quick and easy tack to just kind of hold something in place really quickly before I sew it or something like that. So these glues are really well. Honestly, I've been having this Recollections glue for probably 5 or 6 years. And it's actually, I think it might even be holding better than my craft bond, to be completely honest. But then again, maybe I've been having it for so long that the chemicals have just we're not going anywhere. We're here to stay. I don't know. My signatures are uneven, and that's going to drive me mad. Which one, Ashley? Yeah, I mean, apparently so. Nicole, the chain links. You can get them from Amazon if you're trying to get it before Saturday, or you can get it from Hobby Lobby, Michael's. Do you know what I'm talking about on the chain links? Do you need to see some examples? I have some. I have no problem showing you before I get started. Okay. All right. So you're going to go in, and they're going to probably have like 50 million of them. Right? These are probably going to be the ones that you see the most of. When you're making dangles and stuff, you can use these, but you see the chain, like the links are so tiny. It's hard to get jump rings in there, even super tiny ones. So I suggest getting like some links that are maybe, you know, this size, maybe a bit smaller, but you want to make sure that it's big enough that you can put jump rings in without having to really worry about it. Yeah, I'll probably get more of the Recollections glue once I need more. You're very welcome. If you have any questions about anything else, you let me know. I'll show you. Do you have jump rings? Okay, so yeah, so it's gonna drive me mad that my signatures are uneven. So I'm gonna add one of my cutoffs here. Okie doke. Good, good. I didn't put like pliers or anything. In the description. Thank you, Cherish. Oh, thank you so much for the heart. I appreciate that. We're going rough there. I didn't put like pliers or anything in the description for 2 reasons. It would not let me because you only have like so many characters you can use. And I mean, there's always a workaround that, I guess. Let's see who's here. Hello, Dawn. Hi, Jim. Jan. Hi, Terry. And of course, we got my regular ladies. Okay, so for you guys who are new to this, maybe, or maybe you aren't new, but you don't know this, and I learned this from Pam at the Paper Outpost. The more paper you have in your signatures, the more you're going to get kind of that duckbill. And I will show you what I mean by duckbill. You see it's already happening, right? You see how the first page is here and then the last page is all the way out here. So yeah, that happens when you have too many pages. That's right. If it's left behind, it's fair game. Fair game. Finders keepers. So yeah, so if you guys never want that like kind of duckbill edge going on there, you can trim it down or just use less sheets of paper in your book. I mean, it's tight too, you know. We used to use tight growing up all the time, so Oh my god, I'm so old. Do you guys remember that? That's so tight. That's tight. Oh my god. Hi Eli. Welcome, welcome. I am making a book from junk. We're doing a junk journal. Hi Nikki. Hi Gina. Welcome in. Hello Jennifer. Okay. So I think the only fancy tool... No, I'm not going to use no fancy tools. We're going to just go for it. We're going to junk it all out. We're going to use the simple stuff. Kimmy, I do that too. Or I do, you know who's my favorite crafter to fall asleep to? Carrie the Crafter on YouTube. His voice is just like so calm. Flip-flops enough. Yeah, Nicole, that can be mixed up real quick. Oh my goodness, I almost put my foot on my sewing machine foot again. And I even moved it out of the way. It's so awful right now. I'm really, really like bearing this, like bare bones kind of thing right now. As far as how I'm doing this, because I really want people to kind of like realize that it doesn't have to be crazy complicated to do something like this. It doesn't, you don't have to have millions of dollars invested, which I probably already do, but that's not the point. Yeah, I'm going to have 2 signatures in it. So each signature has 16 pages, and only 16 because I didn't want them to be uneven, but I wanted a page for every day of the month so that I could do my collage on. Although I'm 3 days in, but it really is an accessible craft. I mean, seriously, it is. And if someone didn't want the background showing it all, there's so many ways that you can cover it up. You can take lined paper, glue it down, it's covered. Paint, you can paint over it, it's covered. I mean, so many things. Hi, Kara. You better turn me down. Turn me down because I can get loud. But I mean, it's nice. I have all of the things. I have them myself. I have a bedroom plumb full of all of the things. So I get it. But I do, like, I've witnessed over me being involved in TikTok a lot over the past couple of months. That a lot of people are just kind of scared to jump into it, and they're like, what do I need? What do I need? What do I need? You need a box and a magazine and a hole puncher and some thread and your imagination, and that is it. Yes, Kimmy, I did see them, and I actually have... Where is it? I know I just had it here. I have corrugated board, right? Yep, here we go. I have actually 2 pieces right now that I'll use. I should actually cut one a little bit smaller. So that I can just kind of use it as a stamp. But yep. Yeah, Dollar Tree is like a crafter haven nowadays. So I'm just gonna do 2 holes in here. And once again, I'm really not so I'm going to use my ruler to the best of its ability so I can keep my line straight. What I'm going to do, I'm going to do the top here, then I'm just going to go down to the width of the ruler to hit my holes, and then I'll put it straight here, and then once again do it that way. I do have a piece of foam underneath. And that will make things a lot easier. Oh, I understood you, Kimmy. Oh, you live by... Yeah. I'm like, wait, what are the 4 Ds that you live by? Oh, God. You guys know I don't get lots of sleep, right? So there are my holes, but I want to cover this, and I don't know what I want to cover it with yet. I'm probably just going to glue down some, like, hold up, actually. Where is it? I just had it. Okay. I'm going to leave it as is. I was going to use eyelets, but, I decided not to, because not everybody has eyelets, and I really do just want this to be, you know, super easy for people to do if they don't have eyelets, if they don't have the fancy stuff. And Cherish, I have a son, I have a toddler, so my days are spent singing ABCs and crashing trucks into the walls. Exactly, easy peasy. I'm probably gonna save this live after and then add it to my YouTube. Because so many people are just intimidated. Man, they're just so intimidated by this. And that kind of makes me sad because it doesn't have to be intimidating. And watch, guys, I'm going to make this even super easy for myself, too. Oh, check that. I'm not even going to... Let me get this away. I'm not even going to cut this. Okay, I do have a YouTube, Cherish. It is linked into my bio under my link tree. So you can just click on there. I have all the socials. To be honest, I've been kind of neglecting most of them. Just because I see more like growth and potential through TikTok than all of the other ones. But I have to get better. So, I did not cut it, right? But I glued it, so now I'm just going to do this. And there we go. Boom. Let me grab my scissors. That one's going to be a pain in the butt to just tear with a ruler, so I'll just snip it off. Nicole. It depends on what I'm working on, right? There are definitely some things that are more straight and more cut. But you know what? If you're a perfectionist, even when it comes to like your art and stuff, do something like this where, you know, it's just like bare minimum. You're using very little tools, and you can just allow yourself to play and have fun and, you know, not stress. Hi, Tanya. Thank you for joining us. Good morning. So now I have to pop my holes back through, but I'm not mad at that. Hello, Fluffy. I am making a book from trash. I'm going to start doing some spreads and layouts. I just wanted to create a small book for myself. I'm just going to decorate this part already because I'm not going to be able to. I'm not going to have access to it once my signatures are sewn in. So I'm just going to do that really quick. I got this stencil from that place that sends us lovely things in orange bags. I don't really want that. There we go. Yep, that place. That place is exactly right. Another thing you guys may not know, there's still like a lot of ink in these brushes. So if you're going to do something really quick, look at that. There's no reason to reload. This is if you want something, you know, kind of light. Nothing too crazy. I don't like that. It's not enough. Hello, Candace. Welcome in. I'm creating a book from trash. I did not pick this out of the trash can. This is stuff that I set aside. Non-perishable type items. And a magazine. Okay, that's going to be good enough. Because you won't see it too much anyway. Okay. Thank you guys for all the likes. I appreciate it. This clip is too heavy for this stuff. I'm not even gonna lie. So I have my awl in here, and I'm really just kind of touching it to see if it's lined up with the dot. And it's really not, but you know what? It's okay. Welcome back. Don't you hate when that happens? Look, I'm trying to play in this game. Boom. That's what happens whenever I try too hard. Like, I swear, the more hard I make it for myself, the harder it is. But if I just, like, put it down, I'm like, meh. Some reason it just goes by easier. Sorry for the noise. I got my little pink case from Michael's like 5 million years ago. And if you guys, I mean, yes, you guys are always on my lives. Hey, where are my needles? 5 million is like my favorite number to say. Here we go. Let's see. We have a whole 8 people in here. Anyone new? Where are we going? Hi, where are we going? Where are we going? No. Haven't figured that part out yet. Ouch! Son of a... My curved needle is sticking too far in, so I have to pull that out because it got me. Snip. Did you guys see how rough that measurement was? Yeah, that happens all the time. Hello, Terry. Welcome in, welcome in. I'm making a book. Christine, hello, welcome in. Thank you for joining us. Stick around for a bit if you're interested in making your own booklet. And guys, once again, this is my own, so I did like my string. I would just like to tell you guys that this magazine paper has stayed together once I pushed in the holes. It has not moved. Hello, Susan. Welcome, welcome. It's stuck together. You know, all of our other papers, they just kind of move around as we're working, trying to get these in. Look at that. That's cray cray. Come on. Nicole, when it depends on the cover for me. But typically a signature for me will have oh my goodness, why am I like, my brain isn't working for some reason. I'm sorry. Typically a signature will be 10 pages for me. Typically. But I tend to do 3 and 4 signature books. These pages, I have 16 in each of these right now. So 16 pages with 2 signatures so that I can do 1 spread a month. I'm sorry, 1 spread a day for a month. And I'm only going to do it on one side of the paper, just in case I want to use it for something else, like pull it out and use it for tags or something. Hello, Susan. I know a lot of people like their chunkies, and I make them chunky too. But I'll add more signatures to kind of balance it out. Because if you have, if you're putting like 10 pounds of, fun, 10 pounds of fun on one signature, that's going to get really, really heavy. Hi, Inky. Welcome, welcome. I like chunky. Don't get me wrong. I do. All of my journals tend to be, overstuffed and embellished and all of that stuff too. Just for me and I guess my peace of mind, I want to make sure that it can be used and we don't have to worry about it like falling out or anything. Especially since I sew mine in. If you do kind of like Connie, right, where you can take the signature out and work on it, that's totally okay. That makes sense. Hi, Cece. Thanks for joining. So, that makes more sense if it's removable, but I mean, and it just seems like science to me. You know, you add more weight to something, it's going to be a little bit more difficult to use and move and be practical, for lack of a better term. Because I don't want to call anyone's journals impractical. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not bashing anyone for doing theirs that way. This is, you know, just strictly how I do it and how my mind works that out. Oh, come on. Chunky. I'm queen of chunky, okay? Like, I ain't got no problems with the chunkies. I'm just saying, give the chunk space is all. Adequate space for the chunk. That is all. That is all. Okay. And once again, the journal that I'm making, it's not meant for like, it's for myself. I'm using it to do spreads and monthly spreads, daily spreads. I used magazine paper so that I have some type of base to work off of already. And I'm not using my fairly expensive Distress Oxides or inks heavily or anything like that. I'm just trying to be smart with my crafting habit. And like literally that's it. Like this is, it may not be the prettiest book, but it's a book. Oh, that's fun. I would love some Japanese newspaper. Oh, I'm jelly. So you see, I will show you. This is, so this one, right? She's a weird shape, but there's, you know, she's got some mass to her. I mean, I have her nice and bounded right now, but, you see, she's nice and full. It's just that it's 3 signatures to kind of balance things out. Balance the weight. I think it's 3 inches. Let me pull that out. Just under 3 inches. You're welcome. I'm trying to remember. I think that was a cereal box maybe that I cut down. I do too, Cece. I like making weird size journals. So if I'm ever doing anything kind of like off the cuff to sell that's not custom or anything like or special for someone's birthday or whatever, I tend to make them weird. Weird shapes. Yeah. Okay, so, I mean, the only thing that I have left to do is decorate if I want, because that's literally it. That's all I really wanted to do tonight was get some type of base down so that I had a book to start on. Thank you. Her name is Beatrix. I have a couple of more things that I want to do to her. And she will be available to purchase. I made the little dangle there too. She's got nice charms going. Lots of lace and ruffles and sewing. Okay, so now trying to figure out. So I'll just, if you guys want to watch, I will go ahead and decorate some. Cherish, I have them listed on my Ko-Fi shop and Etsy. Prices on Etsy are a little bit higher because the fees on Etsy are a little bit higher. So if you want to look at anything, I suggest you go to my Ko-Fi shop, which it is linked also in my bio in my link tree. So yeah, I think it's best that I decorate while it's still flat enough for me to do that. I'm so happy that I was able to make this with you guys. You know, this is, you know, my fourth my fourth live at this point, and I feel like I really haven't made anything significant with you guys yet. So I'm glad you guys got to see that I did, you know, I know how to make a book. I know how to do some stuff. Hi, Cuban. Thank you, Tanya. I'm making a book. So this was a sandwich box that I cut down for the cover, and this is just magazine paper. I'm making a collage book for myself, and I didn't want to start off with just regular old paper. I didn't want to buy a book, so I made my own. You should. Please make a book and tag me in it because I would love to see. And if you have any questions, let me know. I will help you. I have no problem helping. Thank you. So now we're going to decorate the outside. I don't know if I'm going to put a closure on this. Probably not. I'll probably just get some like elastic or something. Ah, wait. You guys are going to laugh at me. Hold up. Where are they? The lace keeps falling. So, oh, is it going to be too big? It might be too big. It's okay. I can wrap it around twice if need be for now. So this is, I could sew it smaller. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Yeah, that's going to be too tight. I'll have to sew it smaller. But that is actually the lace part of a garter belt. I got some garter belts from Amazon, and I took the appliques off to keep them to use. So now I have the lace. Hi, Lucinda. And that would make a pretty cool closure. Okay. So it is a bit flimsy, even for just what I want it for. So I'm probably going to add some cardstock here. I'm going to do that first. £110 cardstock. I bought like one of those huge packages forever ago, like that big, of pink colored, and this is like the lightest color in there. So a lot of the time I use this for stability because I don't really use the colors too much anyway. So is anyone doing any crafting? Are you guys all just like snuggled up in bed or on the sofa? Watching? Which is probably where I should be, but you know guys, I don't. Me and sleep, we're not good friends. And that's not completely true. I took a nap earlier. Oh, son of a gun, come on. Oh, Cuban, thank you. I'm glad you're relaxing and watching. Let's see. Nicole, you're cutting things out. What are you cutting things? What things are you cutting out? What type of animals? I'm kind of random with my lives. You're adding books to your bujo? Like a list of books? I've been kind of going live almost every night now, right? So when I do go live, this is typically the time that I go live. During the week, it would be around this time. On the weekend, I have a live set up for Saturday at 2 p.m. Eastern time zone. So we're going to make dangles on Saturday. And when I mean dangles, I mean stuff like these. And these, my friend Tin Cat, if you don't follow her, go ahead and do that. Tenkat. She asked me about them the other day, and I got a list of things for her together to do them. And I was like, hey, you know what? Why don't we just do a live on it? Because I've been wanting to do some anyway. I really don't do a lot of the fabric ones, so I think that'll be fun to do. Black and white. I love black and white, honestly. Like, those are my favorite colors. Are you, is it a book for yourself, or is it someone else's? Oh, Ashley, what are you reading? You know, I'm sad to say that I'm not a huge reader, and I really want to be. Like, I want to be, but I'm not. Okay. Sorry if my face gets in the way. So I'm going to take an emery board, and I'm actually going to scratch the surface of this a little bit. It's a shiny surface, so... And of course, this does not need to be done. But I want to give the glue something to really adhere to. That's nice of you. Okay, what's that about? A shadow in the ember? Is that one of like those romance books? Yeah, I should start doing audiobooks too. I really should. Like right now I'm listening to music. I could be listening to a book. But then I'd probably not be talking to you guys. Cuban, this is called junk journaling. So this would be kind of more of a you know, I really try to say things without offending anyone, okay? So guys, please don't. You know, I've just done my research. I've seen the arguments back and forth. So this is what some people would call a true junk journal, because I took things that would typically be tossed out and recycled, and I turned it into something else. I turned it into the book. So junk journaling is the term. Oh, the filing that I was doing. Just filing. So the box that I used had a shiny cover, like covering to it, and it felt too smooth. So I just put some scratches on there so that I could get my glue and page to adhere. Hi Miranda, how are you? So for this, I will use a better glue. This is Beacon's 3-in-1. Got a big old blob there. If you guys have not used this and you're interested in using it, beware, it does have a smell, a pretty heavy smell. It's an acetone based glue, so it's actually cold. It's a cold glue, and they consider it to be like hot glue in a bottle. That is just a glue dangle that I made. Cause so I guess here's my concept in it. Okay. I spent a lot of money on supplies, right? I have a child. We have a one income household. So I'm very selective on what I spend my money on and supplies and whatnot. So I really do try to repurpose and reuse and try to think smart about how I'm using things. So all of this is a paper clip that I put, bent, and then it's a safety pin with some dangly bits so that I can keep my glue closed, but I don't lose my safety pin because I was always losing my, I have to be on late because this is when my kiddo is sleeping. So you guys are stuck with me being on late. And I'm so sorry if I'm keeping others awake. And I actually had a cappuccino tonight. So God help us all. And when I say I had a cappuccino tonight, I mean like I had a cappuccino at 11 o'clock. Hi, Lily. Thanks for coming in. So I tried to reserve my monies for my glue that's not so cheap. Stickers, paper. Exactly. That's why I'm on late too. During the day, everyone's awake. My kiddo is running around. So when he sleeps, I do not sleep. Yeah, see, I actually have some like really long needles. How did I get that there? What is that? I have no idea what that is. I do have some really long needles that I had planned on. That's from the red bits. I had some really long needles that I planned on making glue pins with, but they just kind of felt flimsy to me, so I probably bought the wrong ones. And once again, I got those from Temu, so I didn't spend too much money on them. It's like $1 or something. So now they're just hanging out, waiting for who knows what to come around. So yeah, so I just use a paper clip for mine. These are paper clips that I got from Amazon. They seem like they're pretty good quality. And I have no rusting at all. 0 rusting. So I'm super surprised. And it's working for me. I did those dangles like super quick one night. Didn't really plan it out, so I just kind of grabbed a couple of things. So I am thinking that 3-in-1 has a stronger smell than Fabri-Tac. I was getting Fabri-Tac for a while, and I just switched to the 3-in-1 because it's more economically priced when you buy it from Amazon in a pack of 4. Oh yeah, taking care of a parent is honestly probably worse than taking care of a toddler. Sorry. My best friend's sister stays at home with their elderly mom and takes care of her, so I know that they're more stubborn than children. I tell you. I know in my grandma's last days, oh man, that lady was on fire. on fire. So if you ever get anything that's like a little bit over, right, of what you're trying to cover up or whatever, your measurements are a little bit off, I tend to line up as many lines as I can, and I only have to trim one side. That's my thought on that. Boop. Boop. They do. They're rough. I'll keep you in my thoughts. Yes, we are relaxing. Definitely. Okay. That's going to feel better once everything dries. Okay. Hi, Cody. Okay. We got 13 people in here. Yay! Kimmy, are you sleeping yet? Deanne, hi. Teresa, hi. Hi, Wendy. Hi, Cody. Thank you for joining us. I just made this book from trash. You guys can hear the music tonight? Good. I am making a book for me to do some collage work in. A friend of mine, 10 Cat, here on TikTok, challenged us to do like a spread collage every day for the next month. I think that's what it is, right? Daily for the next month. And I didn't want to use anything that I had available, and I wanted something that was on the smaller side. So I created my own out of a sandwich box and magazine paper, because this also gives me a good background to start from. And I plan to only work on one side, so the back side really doesn't matter. Exactly, trash to treasure. Exactly. A junk book, trash book, treasure books. Natasha from YouTube. She's great. Love her. Okay, so now... So this is my YouTube music playing, and it's a playlist that I created. I call it Female Favorites, and it seriously has everything from Dolly Parton, The Judds, Tracy Chapman, Madonna, Rihanna, Selena, Deanne Carter, Shania Twain. Very, very, very eclectic. Okay. I don't know what I want to do now to the front. I don't know if I want to use stamps or stencil. What do you guys think? Stamp or stencil? I think I'm going to do stamps because I have more stamps. But I could do both. Hi, Billy Joe. Welcome in. Welcome back, Cece. I think Kimmy fell asleep. You know, that's actually quite nice to know that people are like relaxing and falling asleep to me, because this is literally what I do to my favorite people, my favorite crafters. Hello, Hinkston Handmade. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, totally. I totally can. So, my cover, right? My pages, they were separated. So I punched the holes in here first, in the cardboard first. Then I lined my paper up with the holes. I made a mark. And then I punched the holes in there. And all I did was use an awl. Just anything pointy will do. And I set it on a piece of foam so that I don't damage anything. Then I took embroidery thread and a needle and looped them together. I start with one hole in the paper first. I leave a piece of string hanging out, then go through this way, loop it back through the cover, into the paper. And I did it twice, and then you just tie it off. If that was... Hi, Carmen. Hi, Roy. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. Okay. So I think I'm going to lay down a stencil first, and then I'll do stamping. I think maybe... Yep, we're going to do that. What color? Thank you so much for the gifts. I appreciate that so much. Thank you for stopping by. Hi, Shine. So, has everyone here made a book before? Carmen, thank you for the follow. Thank you so much. I will give you a follow back. Is anyone new to the junk journaling world? Hi, Abby. And does everyone list them for purchase? Or do you guys just keep them? You guys just keep them for yourselves or family? I don't know what color to use. Are any of you guys interested in seeing a color of an Oxide? I have quite a few. Have you guys been eyeing a color? I want to see what it looks like. You guys already know those. And you know that one. I love Oxides too. They are so fun. What color do I use the most? Honestly, the typical walnut stain and black soot. I tend to like walnut stain better than vintage photo. Okay. Okay. Good luck on that. Definitely. I hope you sell everything that you have to offer when it comes to books. So, yeah, I'm not kidding. I have a good bit. So if you guys are interested in seeing a color, let me know. Dried marigold is honestly super, super pretty. Aged mahogany is really, really pretty too. Antique linen, brushed corduroy, black soot, vintage photo, walnut stain. Hello, Sea Woman. Welcome in. Thanks for joining. Part of me wants to use a color, but then again, I don't know. How are you? Hi, Anthony. Hello, Anna. I'm trying to figure out what color I want to lay down my first layer for my cover. Hi, Nana. Hi, Tina. Eva? Is that what that says? Yeah, I'm Eva. Okay. Hi, Diane. Okay, so I'm probably just gonna go with one of my favorite colors. Oh, if you guys do a lot of vintage and shabby chic, these two colors will do wonders for you. Milled Lavender and Victorian Velvet. They're so pretty. Hi, Mr. D. Thanks for joining us. Hello, Karen. Hello. Hello, Maureen. Hello, Nita. Victorian Velvet, isn't it? Oh, God. Isn't it so pretty? I'm going to do green, though. I'm going to do some shabby shutters. I do want some distress sprays, too. But after buying the, like, 12-pack set that I just got, which is, like, all of these, plus the set that I bought before that, plus the one individual, I have to slow down on them. Honestly, though, if you can purchase them in like the larger sets, they do tend to be a little bit more economical per, per, oh my goodness, what are these things called? Per color, I guess, for lack of a better term right now. I actually do not like using these foam, sorry about the knock on the camera. I don't like using my foam thingies on stencils, but I need to get new brushes for all of the colors that I have. Hello, Gary. Hi, Linnell. Barbara. Thank you guys for stopping by. I made a book tonight using only trash, a magazine, and a cover. A box, like food box. Guys, I kind of like just get in my zone and then I just forget words and stuff. That's probably why this is the first time you guys actually see me creating on live. It's super light, but I'm okay with that It's really pretty, actually. It's really, really pretty. Very subtle. I'm going to do some layering, so I wanted to start off with kind of a lighter base. Teresa, that is probably the best way to do it. Just watch a lot of videos and then really just jump in. Hello, Karina. Welcome in. I started watching videos like way before I started actually making anything. When I really got into this, I was like super pregnant and spent a lot of time resting and stuff because I kind of had a high-risk pregnancy. So I'm lucky that I was able to watch like 5 million hours of YouTube before before getting started, and that definitely did help. Also, another thing that I suggest is starting something small, like maybe something this size or even maybe smaller. Here's one. My very first book was actually a little bit smaller than I think it was a little bit longer, slightly longer and thinner. Start small. It doesn't have to be this small, but small. So that if, you know, things don't go right, you're not too upset and you didn't put too much into it. But I promise, hi Randall, I promise, like once you do that first one, you're gonna be like, oh my god, I can't believe I made a book. Because that's exactly what that's exactly how I was. And I think that's how most people are. Like you look at your first book and you're like, how is this even possible? Is that how everyone reacts to their first? Are you like in awe that you made a book? Hello, Ben. Welcome in. Hi, Cindy. Welcome. Stick around for a while. Hello, Gail. My first book was made out of a tomato paste carton and some fabric that had been gifted to me and just regular sewing thread. And that was it. Hello, Miss B. Thanks for coming in. Take a seat. Hello, Tammy. Nicole, that's like the universal husband reaction, I think. Sadly. I am lucky though. My boyfriend, he actually does get pretty he gets pretty excited when I create things. Let me see. Does he have it with him? He probably has it next to the bed. Because I actually created I made him a little book. I think for maybe for his birthday. Yeah, for his birthday. He doesn't have it here. My back is itchy. My skin is starting to peel from my sunburn. Hello, Almond. Since, you know, we got quite a few regulars in here. Right, because you want to share with them like the entire process. So you show them the cover and they're like, oh, that's nice. And then you show them the pages sewn in, like, okay. And then, you know, you show them the accessories and the stickers, and it's like, okay, get out of my face. Like, that's really what they want to say to us, right? They don't. I mean, if you were playing video games, they would totally get it, right? But anything creative, they're just like completely oblivious. Itchy, itchy, itchy back. You see, they don't understand us. We don't understand them. It's a unfortunate way of life. Ay, ay, ay. Man, I'm kind of stuck. Well, that's nice. You know, it's nice that he'll help a little bit. Cece, that's probably the best way to do it. Okay, sounds good, Miranda. If not, I'll make sure I download it and save it to YouTube so that you guys can watch it, even if you miss it. The only thing, though, is that when it's saved on, when it's downloaded, like, you don't get any of the commentary. Like, you don't get any of the comments or anything. You just hear me talking and Cat, because Tin Cat will be there too, I think. We're going to go live together. So, yeah. Which I hope she was okay with that day. We had, you know, said we would do it, and then I said a day, and I think she okayed it, but I'm picking at acrylic right now while I think about where I'm going next with this. I need to get more stencils. Okay, gonna have it done. Hi, Terry. I'm gonna ruin my nails if I don't stop. Which kind of already have, so I have to stop. Okay. I don't know. I don't know how antique linen is going to show up here. My back is so itchy. Ooh, I gotta plug this phone in. Oh boy, that was rough. Hello, Daisy. I'm so glad I looked up. Good night, Ashley. Yeah, it's almost 3 a.m. already. I'll sit here and say, oh yeah, I won't be on that long. But if someone comes in asking me about things, I'm going to be on much longer. But I will see you tomorrow. Oh, that's wiggling on me. Hello, AJ. Okay. I just screwed things up with this one, but it's okay. Time flies. Hi, Juliana. Time really does fly just so fast when you're doing things like this. Like my boyfriend tells me all the time, he's like, you have time to do this. You know, you can do it really quick when this and then this and da-da-da. And it's like, no, you don't understand. Do you, like, you kind of have to think about this stuff some, you know? It's not just you go in and you do it. It's like there's some thought process into it. And I guess, like, that's the longest part, right? Is the thought process. Like, after every step, you sit there and wait for 30 minutes to figure out where you're going next? Or is that just me? Just me? Okay. Hello, Desiree. Hi, Barbara. You guys see that Oxide going to work? Hello, Snooker Fritz. I made a little book from trash. Hi, Mary. to do some spreads in for Kat's monthly challenge. What in the is this? Well, now, are you asking about the Distress Oxide or what? Yeah, it is. Once it dries out, kind of. Let me see. Yes. So, Distress Oxides are totally different from Distress Inks. They're water reactive. The Oxide is ink and pigment based. I think that's what it is. I think I could be wrong because it's almost 3 o'clock in the morning. But when you wet it, it actually changes color. So you can wet it, and it just kind of makes it like an ashier type color. If I were to take and wet it and then put like a clean towel or paper towel down and remove it really quickly, it would remove the color and it would kind of leave like little white spots. I'm just hoping that the moisture doesn't bubble up too much on my chipboard here. This is the first time I'm doing it on the chipboard. Yeah, Barbara, I'm just decorating the cover because I didn't want to use fabric or anything. I didn't want to put too much supplies into this because it really is just going to be for me to do Kat's challenge for the month. So a layout collage a day. And I decided to use magazine paper because it's pretty hefty. And it gives me some background to work with. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. No, once it's dried, that's it. It will no longer activate. However, if I spray it again, it will keep activating. So, let's say I am using a Distress Oxide on a spread and I don't know, I spill water on it accidentally, it is going to activate even a year probably down the road. I don't know if it'll be a year, but yeah, it's activated. There are a lot of YouTube videos on Distress Oxides. Do I have any in my paper? Let me see here. I love stamping on tissue paper. Give me 1 second. Hi, Miriam. Welcome in. Kiddos moving around. There we go. Okay. I'm going to take a sidetrack and I'm going to show you guys like the basics, I guess, the ones that everybody uses, right? The blacks, the browns, the antique linen. Hi, Smiley. Hold my hand. Welcome in everyone who's just joining us. I did just put away my book that I was working on, but right now I'm gonna demonstrate Distress Oxides a little bit better so you guys can see it a little bit better. Since this is definitely magic. Alrighty. How fun and pretty is that? So I did put a little bit of thought process into this so that I can use it. Give me a second. I just want to bring down another board in case things get wet. I don't want my... Hello, Holly. Okay, you guys ready? Is everyone looking? Can I... Oh, I can zoom in. Look at that. Look. Okay. Miriam, I never knew you stayed up this late. Hi, Bridget. Okay. Let me turn it this way. There you go. That's long ways. You guys see it a little bit better. You're working on journals still? Okay, so here we go. We're wetting it. Okay, so let me get... Thank you so much, Miriam, for the gifties. So you can use paper towel to lift up. And you see it does lift up some color. But now I have to wait for it to dry. Give me a second. I have a little desk heater in my room. Yes, I live in Central Florida. Yes, it's 90 degrees outside. No, I haven't been using my heater as much, but I'm super anemic. So I get cold very, very easily. Hello, Healing Sunflowers. Thanks so much for the likes, guys. So I'm just trying to dry this paper a little bit so you guys can see the magic. Okay, I think that's dry enough. I have not gotten an iron infusion yet. If my levels aren't up before I have my surgery, in a few months, I may need to get an iron transfusion. So can you guys see the difference? Did they? Oh man, I should probably talk to my PCP. Oh, you can zoom out quite a bit too. Whoa, hell, okay. My throat is itchy. Honestly, Linnell, I don't take my iron supplements as much as I should. So, I do plan on taking them regularly the way I need to now. Hopefully that will help. And I won't need the iron transfusion, but if I do need it, I will definitely get it. Yeah, I saw my PCP today. And she was like, with your iron levels and your vitamin D levels being so low, I don't know how you made it in here. I was like, yeah, me either. Hi, Greg. Welcome in. So I'm actually really looking forward to getting my levels back. Yeah, I do get anxiety as well. But I try to have control over that and just kind of like push through it. So, hi, Alicia. Hello, Eddie. Hello, Jan. Hello, Diana. Trying to put it behind this, maybe. Okay. So yeah, the colors have shifted. They do kind of like bleed into each other. One of the differences too with oxides versus the inks, the oxides are a little bit more like ashy than the inks. So when you wet it, it definitely turns out to be antique linen turns like really, really, really ashy. I wish I could pick this up a little bit better on camera. Huh. Hi, Vicky. Thanks for chatting with us. That's really good to know. I will let you guys know if my anxieties and whatnots go away once I get my levels back up. My iron, I think, was at like a 9. So I'm in the single digits too. But I've been anemic since I was like 17. I was trying to donate blood way back in the day. And they're like, no, sorry, you can't. I had to get a blood infusion after my delivery because I had lost so much blood and my anemia was so bad. Hi, Barb. Hello, James. Welcome in, welcome in. Okay. It dried up and the bumpies aren't too bad. Capricorn child. I was gonna say your real name, but I didn't because, yeah. What are you doing up so late? Well, it's not that late over there. It's 3 for me. I always stay up this late. So, all of my TikTok friends, Capricorn child is a friend of mine in real life. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, stamp. I'm always up this late. This is what I do, staying up this late. I make stuff. And now that I can do TikTok live, I get on live with my TikTok friends and we just hang out. Look, I made a book from trash. Good night, Barbara. Good luck on getting some sleep. Thank you so much for being here. That's not the one I took out. Where's the one that I took out? This makes... Can I call you by your real name? Or do I need a... Good night, Linnell. Thank you for hanging out. I appreciate it. Oh, not really. Good Lord, where did I put that darn thing? Hi, Sally. Hi, Victor. Thank you for the gifts. Okay, I'm just going to call you B. Okay, that's it. I'm going to call you B because I just, you know, me and my list and saying Capricorn child, that's going to drive me crazy. Hello, Letitia. Did anyone see where I put my stamp? Okay, I found it. Okay, that's what I thought. That's what I figured. Hello, Viv. So Miriam, what are you working on over there? I know you're... Hello, strange little girl. Her Imperial Galactic Majesty. All right. I see you. So I made a book. Oh, wow. Miriam, how quickly do you get those done? Hello, Caroline, Diane. Hi, Jazzy. I got a new subscriber? How did I not get that notification on my phone? Who subscribed to me? Wait. Ow. Sorry. Okay, I gotta figure that out. A week and a half. Okay, okay. You did earlier? Thank you so much for that. I'm sorry that I didn't see the notification because I would have made a huge big deal because you're my first subscriber. So, thank you. Yay! So I do plan on offering my subscriber different perks and things. Yeah, it feels like you get them out so fast. But then again, I typically hop in and out of the lives pretty fast too. So that could be part of it as well. And now that I'm like doing my own lives, I feel like I almost hop out of them even faster nowadays. Yeah. I love you like a love song, baby. I love you like a love song, baby. Can I get in trouble for singing? Does anybody know? Hi, Kelly. Snooker Fritz. So I'm gonna add you on my other account too. I need to write your name down. Thank you for the heart. Yeah, I don't have a singing voice, but I like to sing, so I'm so sorry. It also helps with the anxiety too. Hi, Lewis. Kimmy is knocked out over there. Hi, Kelly girl. Hi, Lindy Mae, Vicky, Silver Bells. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate that you're spending your time with me, us. Oh my goodness. It's going to be another awake until 4 a.m. morning. Thank you for the likes, guys. I appreciate it. I think I moved it. I'm going to get some double lines. Thank you, B. Hello, Gypsy and Amanda. Okay. I do plan on just having like a Mod Podge of things here. I'm definitely going for that very clustered collage look for the cover, since it's not being covered in anything decorative. This is my decoration for it. Thank you for the roses, Miriam. Hello, Storm. I had a bigger acrylic block, and I don't know where it is. Oh, I think I might know where it is. Now that I think about it, I might know where it is. Yes, it might be a little bit of a mess right now, but it's okay. Hello, the Eclectic Witch. Thanks for joining. I'm just decorating the cover of a book that I recently made. Good morning. Yeah, good morning. It's good morning. I haven't even been to sleep yet. So I did make a book on live. Clearly, I don't know where I want to put this now. Oh, wow. It's 3:17 here. Yeah, I'll take a nap tomorrow. I mean, I'll go to sleep for a couple of hours, and then I'll wake up when the kiddo wakes up. And then I'll take a nap, probably when he takes a nap. That's what I did today, actually. Okay. I can tell it's getting to be that time where people in the UK wake up. Because I'm getting more traffic in. You're about to ink my stairs like that. How do you ink them? And I did not mean that as judgy as it sounded. I'm just curious. Hello, Dan. Hello, Maury. Tanner. Oh, I do that too. It depends on the stamp. For bigger stamps, I feel like this kind of helps out. It's like better. But not only that, right? The ink pads, they're that felt, right? So they curve in. So if you do it this way, I feel like you can press easier in the center to make sure you get everything inked fairly well. Hello, Nina. Yeah, let me know if you like it. Maybe makes a difference. Like for smaller stamps, it's fine, but for bigger ones. Hello, Moonchild. For anyone just joining and stopping in, I'm decorating the cover of a book that I just made. So this is to participate in Kat's monthly challenge of doing a spread every day. So I just grabbed a magazine and a box from some like cereal bars, peanut butter cereal bars that I give my kiddo, and created a little bit of a glue book type book. I didn't want to use any of my dyed paper or cardstock or anything because it's going to be covered anyway, right? So I have myself a background to start with already, and I can just cover it, and that's it. And the paper in this magazine, it's not super thin. It's a pretty decent quality paper. I covered the inside with 110-pound cardstock to give it a little bit of more stability. I'm not too worried about it though, because it's not going anywhere. It's going to be sitting on my desk for easy access. I made it on the smaller side, and honestly I still think this is a little bit too big. I don't really do spreads or anything like that, but I'm gonna give it a go this month for Kat. I typically use like my stickers and stuff to decorate my journals with that I offer for sale. So yeah, I'm doing a little bit something different. If anyone wants to join in, it's Tenkat, Tenkat. Hello, Lindsay. I didn't really use... Do you have a journal already made, or are you going to make the journal yourself? And that's not too bad of a cover, if I say so myself. This is the inside of the box, by the way. I didn't cover this in anything. I covered the inside because that was the outside of the box. Thank you. It's going to be covered more, but I'll probably do more like collage work on it. I don't think I'm going to do any more stenciling and stamping right now. Okay, that's fun. Is it going to be your first time making a journal? Yeah, the more I look at it, the more I like it too. I'm tempted to add some more water dots though. I think I want to do that. What's a spread? A spread is a collage on a paper. I think that's, I guess, the simplest way that I can explain it. You use different types of paper, different textured paper, die cuts, stickers, words. You're welcome. Oh, don't be nervous. Don't be nervous. I literally made this in, I don't know, who watched me make this the entire way through? Who's still here? Nicole, Miranda. Okay. Oh. Hi, Shauna. Hi, Cheryl. Hi, Elle. Hi, Carrie. Yeah, I made it. It was so quick to make this, really. If it's going to be your first one, go get a magazine. Go get a box that had crackers or something in it. And put it together. If you want to do a more decorative cover, you can easily glue down a pretty cardstock that you like or fabric. I like using the boxes because I can sew around the edges. Like Beatrix here. She was a cereal box. So I was able to stitch the cover. If you use like the artist boards and stuff like that, I can't sew through those with my machine anyway. Have a good day. You're very welcome. Do I want to do anything to the inside, or am I going to leave it like that? I'm going to do something to the inside. Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding. Yes, definitely have a go, and if you feel comfortable, video it, or take pictures and tag me in the post, or just send it to me. I'm okay with that too. My email is in my bio. You can email me if you have questions. You know what? I'm gonna do another one probably soon. Actually, probably within like the next week or so. Probably the next week. So if you want to hold off, let me know when kind of like your schedule is. This is normally the time that I'm online anyway. let me know and I will go on live and make it again for you. Use that. So something that I like to do, you're welcome. Like seriously, it's so fast, especially if you do something easy like this. It goes by quicker than you realize. When I'm inking, I like to ink it on top of a paper that I'm probably going to use again for something. So I recently did some extreme sewing on pages on some paper, and I think it was Tina. Yeah, Tina last night. She was like, you know, if you're gonna set it for sale, try to use it in something so that people know what it can be used for. So I'll need to make a journal for that as well. These oxides are pretty well pigmented, so it will literally change the color of a paper if you want it to. Hi Andrea, hi Australia. Hello everyone who's new. Sorry if I missed you. Extreme sewing. B, you want to see? I'll show you. Give me a minute to do this. Just want to knock out that pink a little bit. I want to get me a color wheel. I want to get like a super fancy color wheel, actually. I'm pretty okay with like color theory and stuff, but yeah. Okay, let's see. Because I have my iPad keyboard and my computer keyboard on top of the paper, so I gotta move some things. Let me get this out of the way. Okay, let's get the ink out of the way so I don't accidentally ink anything. Okay. So I say extreme, but it really, some of them's extreme, but I just added some decorative borders around paper that people would use as pages in their book. Thank you. Thank you. I am gonna put these up for purchase. I was kind of trying to wait to get things done to do it, but I mean, if you see anything you like right now, then you let me know and we'll talk it out. This is probably my favorite stitch. The light shines through it. You can see that, how pretty. Then I did also some dictionary pages. This is from a 1950s dictionary, so it's vintage paper. Thank you. Thank you. They're all dyed by me, then sewed So, isn't it so pretty? I love sewing paper, and I know a lot of people like the look of it, but they don't have a sewing machine, they don't have the time to sew paper. They're intimidated to do it, so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do it for people, and I'll offer it for them to purchase if they want to. Hello, Misty. Hello, Sissy. Oh, I got 34 people in here. What? Hello, guys. Let's see. Hello, Joanne. Hello, Kathleen. Hi, JB Rock, Brian, Virginia. Joanne, Rainbow, Britt Noel, Shelly, Coda, Sherrod, Trish, City Boy Dan, hi, Shannon, Bailey, Virginia, Sherry, Mari, Sissy, Misty. Hello. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you guys for joining me. At this time, I'm showing some paper that I did some stitching on. Thank you. I made this paper. So it's faux vellum. So you can see through it. It is tissue paper, lots and lots of glue, and dried flowers cut up. So I did make this one. And I also have another one that I made. It looks like this. Yeah, and I did some stitching around it. This one's a simple one. I tried to do a variety of them. You know, because I know not everyone is extra as I am. And you would just, you know, fold them up and put them in your signature and sew them in your book. Right, the little circles. So to use these papers, I mean, these are, most of them are 8.5 by 11. Actually, all of them are 8.5 by 11, sorry. So your book cover would be 9 by 6. Yeah, so these would work best in a 9 by 6 book. If you're interested in smaller than that, I can definitely do customized sizes as well. And this has the little loop-de-loops. These are coffee-dyed papers. I coffee-dyed them myself too. And they're dried in the nice Florida sun. So I actually did 2 stitches on that. Some zigzag. This one's really fun. Actually, that's a really pretty paper, if I do say so myself. So I do have a very quick video on TikTok. I can go and share that with you. But I don't know if it'll be too fast because, you know, on TikTok you have to like speed it up really quickly. I try to speed it up as much as it'll go. Because a lot of people here will not sit and watch like a 3-minute video. So, you know, analytics and all. But I do want to make more. So, when I do that, I will let you know. And I will upload the full-length video to YouTube. I do have a YouTube. That's linked in my link tree on my bio. This is cabbage dyed paper that turned blue for me. And some of these stitches, even though I did it with the sewing machine, like they do take a while to do. Like the ones with lots of like crisscrosses and whatnot, they take a hot little minute. So this paper is coffee dyed with a lace doily on top of it to get the pattern, and then it's stitched as well. And these are dyed with strawberries, but I don't know. So I didn't mess around with my stitch settings on here, so the stitch for this was a little too tight for me, but yeah. Thank you, Miriam. I appreciate that. I love when I can put it up to the light and see like the outline of it. It's like my favorite part, even though I know we're not holding our journals up to the light, but I have not done beetroot dye yet. I have not. So I want to do avocado dyed paper so horribly bad. However, we really don't eat avocados here, so I can't see buying avocados just to. Good night, Miriam. Thanks for stopping by, and thank you for the support. I appreciate it. See you tomorrow. Yeah, that's just like regular beets, or is beetroot something totally different? I think I'll be calling a night soon here in about 20 minutes. Okay, it's the same. Well, that's also going to be part of my getting my iron in order. I'm going to juice some beets for me to drink. So I'll definitely try some beet juice soon. Pickled beets. I actually think I do have a jar of pickled beets in my pantry. La la. Yeah, I got to get my anemia in order. So, aside from taking the iron pills, I'm going to do beet and OJ. Eat the beets, right? Yep. Well, I'm gonna juice them. I'm not too much of a beet eater. It kind of tastes like dirt. So. So I will juice it, and I'll definitely like save. I'll save some of the pulp maybe. Hi, Jovan. I'll save the pulp and get some dye out of that. Yeah. I'm trying. Hello, Miss Beads. Oh boy. Sorry. It's almost 4, so that's about the time I call it a night. But we're gonna try to get a couple of more things done first. Hello, Lori. Okay. Hi, Anne. Oh, okay. I did not mean for that to happen. That strongly of a color. Didn't mean for that to happen. Good night. Thank you for hanging out, Nicole. See you tomorrow. I really do not like these foam daubers. Like, ugh. I like the brushes better. Hi, Jess. Hi, KT. We're gonna make it work. Lucy Lou. Okay, okay. It's doing a little bit of a better thing. Oh man, the front and the outside and the inside kind of look totally different. It's okay. We're gonna fix that. Okay, B. Thanks for coming and hanging out tonight. Sleep well. Hi, Tammy. I'm getting a little bit sleepy myself, so the talking will probably just get less and less. Thank you. Thank you for all the loves and reminding people. The Eclectic Witch. I forgot your real name. I'm so sorry. And I really need to know it now. Or whatever you'd like to be called. I feel like I know it because I remember Kat saying it. Does it start with it? Is it Eileen or Aileen? Is that it? Isla. Okay, look, I wasn't that far off. I'm proud of myself. Can you hear it? So proud of myself. Because when I tell you I am bad with names, Pink Iguana, I had to like remember Nicole for like 2 days before I was so bad with names. And the paper tree, her name is easy because her name is Miranda. And that's practically my name too. So that one was an easy one. Mac Daddy. Yo. Okay. Okay, we have a nice little gradation kind of going there. I did more blending. Yeah, it's difficult until you really start talking to that same person, like every day, then it'll come, a little bit easier. Which I am now because I'm doing live, so I feel like it's easier than the chatting part, right? Because if I'm watching someone else's live, if you say your name there, I'm probably not going to hear it. Or well, I'll hear it, but I won't put it together because I'm probably not looking at my phone. Because that's what I do most of the time when I'm on lives, like watching lives. Thank you so much for the tap, tap, tapping. Thank you. Yeah, it is. So I'm using pine needles, and I used shabby shutters. Green is one of my favorite colors, so I was like, why not? And the paper actually started out like a kind of light, creamy pink color. So you're able to change the color of paper pretty drastically with these. Yes, it's one of my favorite colors. This foam is driving me nuts. I really am not a fan of the Ranger daubers. Seriously not. I've had a few of them pop off the Velcro already. They just kind of tend to, what's the word that I'm looking for? Like fray or tear up fairly easy. I do have a few of the finger ones. I do like them. The thing is, I have, I think like 17 oxides. I have 17 oxides and not enough brushes to go with them all. Or the little finger daubers. I should get some more finger daubers, actually. But also, if you're doing something big like this, like that finger dauber, it's going to take a hot little minute to do it. I know, right? What a problem to have. Too many inks and not enough daubers. But yeah, could you imagine inking all of this with one of the little finger ones? Chickpeas. Okay. Yeah. Pulling out the old black soot. So when I first got inks, I went straight into the makeup brushes. And I was like, oh, I want to try a dauber. Like, I was kind of upset that I did not have a dauber to use. Because I don't know, I thought they would be better. Like, or better, I guess. Or maybe not necessarily better, but I don't know what the heck I was thinking. So I got some daubers because I ordered all of these inks, like, at once, pretty much. Because it was cheaper in the long run to order, I think it was like a 12-pack set. So I got the daubers, and fairly early on, I was like, oh, these are a disappointment. Yeah, use them. I've actually, because I used to be really, really into makeup too, and I just really don't do it anymore. Toddler. So I have picked out some of my makeup brushes to use in my crafting. I've done nails. I only do my nails now, so I've taken out some of my nail stuff for my crafting. I mean, it's all some type of art form in any, in every way, so. This was like, this is from a nail artist, Mac Estrada. How funny. So I don't really use rhinestone on my nails anymore. So I just pulled it out and I leave it here on my desk now so I can pick up some rhinestones. I still do my own nails, but that's it. Hello, Grandma Julie. Okay. Alrighty. Hello, Maverick. How are you? Good night, Nicole. Yeah, I'm pretty much headed right behind you. So I guess there's really no flip through needed because this is just magazine paper. But that's what I have so far. That's what I created tonight. So tomorrow I can do a spread on my first page. And once again, I decided to go with magazine paper for 2 reasons. One, it's just sitting in my house anyway. Probably would have gone to the recycle bin, which is all fine. Great to recycle. Thank you. Thank you. It's all great to recycle, but it's still going to end up in the landfill at some point. So at least this way I'll hold on to it for another God knows how many years. It is definitely still a work in progress. But I really do actually like the fact that if at any point I can break this down completely and use every bit of it in my journals. Right, because I'm going to do only one side of the page for my daily spreads. So the back will be completely cleared so I can take it out if I want to in the future and use it as a master board to make tags or whatnot. And also the cover, if I want to rip the cover apart. You know, it's kind of pretty. I can use that for tags too. So I'm just going to set that aside. We're going to do a quick cleanup a little bit. So I really don't have any cute storage for my things that I use for my crafting. I just reuse things that I have. I had some Disney postcards come in this box, so they were just sitting in there empty. So I just stuck in my daubers there, which they normally fit better than this, but the last thing you really want to do is at 4 in the morning is manage your daubers. I just have a random empty box here from Fruit Snacks that I hold my inks in. I do want to get a better traveling? Why did I say traveling? My goodness. Better organizing type of deal for this. Because it's kind of rough to have to unstack them like this whenever I want to use them. So I have the idea of what I want to do. I think I saw someone on social media do it. Don't remember exactly who it was, but yeah. Okay. Is there anything else you're interested in seeing before I head off to bed? These are the cutoffs to the magazine. I'm going to use these for like glue pages. So like when I'm doing my collage work, if I need to glue paper to like put it down, this is what I'll use to glue it on. So nothing will go to waste. And once again, I use cardstock and things. Not everything that I make is with trash. I like to do both. Like this little journal here, they have cardstock in it, right? Cardstock. But the cover is the cover is made from Amazon packaging. Thank you. Thank you. I made this little one the other day, and look, that came up. I'm gonna have to figure that out. This is actually just cardstock and then some papers inside. And I did sew this with my sewing machine. So it literally took me like less than 20 minutes to make. Aw, thank you. I appreciate that. Honestly, once you do a few, it'll be super, super easy. And I've had lots of YouTube inspiration. This, once again, Amazon packaging. And, right, isn't it so pretty? And, like, I could have used this to do my daily spreads, but I didn't want such a big space to have to work on. All coffee dyed paper by me. This, it's one signature, and they're all junk mail envelopes. Thank you. Yeah, this is probably one of my favorite ones. So if you ever talk, hi Kai, thank you so much for, was that subscribing? Were you subscribing as well? Or did you send a gift? I'm sorry. If you ever hear people talking about clusters, this was a cluster, and what they'll do is they'll make it and then they'll attach it to like their page in some way to give it, you know, that embellishment. I just glued some music paper in there to give it a different look. Stamping, of course. And in the back, you ready for the back? Because the back is like, I saved the best for last. Right? I don't mean to toot my own horn, but toot toot. So this is a pocket. This is an envelope that I cut down. I just used the shape of the window and I glued in some foliage and some dictionary paper there. And this is a pocket and a belly band. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Look, if it were crap, I promise you I would say it was crap. Like, I have no problem saying, okay, yeah, no, that's not the greatest thing that I've made. I do still have some work to do on that. Oh, this is a pocket too. The pocket is created off of sticker backing. You know, like the huge thermal label rolls that you put like shipping labels on. We have an e-commerce business, so we produce a ton of those. And we just kept throwing them away. And I was like, wait, I can use this. So I use it to make envelopes out of. I did hand stitch the button on. And this one I did the other day on live. And I've grown to like it. It's pretty plain for now, but you'll see the inside. Let me see. Is that the front? Yeah, okay. And it's all sewn by my machine. I didn't hand sew any of this. Hello, Barbara. That's a pocket in there. This is a hidden paper clip, work in progress. Thank you, thank you. Another pocket. This was inspired by Pam at the Paper Outpost. Ooh, that country was about to come out. That's another hidden paper clip in progress. Got a little tuck spot there. And this was actually the cover. It really was just like super quick. I did this one really, really quick too. So that was the cover. And I used one of the Distress inks. Well, I'm sorry, Distress Oxides to kind of like watercolor this. And I really, really like it. So I just used it as the cover. And it has a little bit more stability than this paper. And once again, these were all kind of scraps too, except for a few pages. But this was packing paper, and coffee dyed paper. This was an envelope, backing of a sticker, vintage music paper, envelope again. Yeah, I thought it'd be pretty fun. Yeah. And then, of course, I create more things too, like this. That's not so boho looking. I don't know. I don't want to call it trashy looking, but boho, grunge, however you want to call it. Is this the first live of mine that you catch, Isla? Right. This is some vintage fabric that I got from one of my aunts, one of my great aunts in Louisiana. I made the tassel. Okay, yeah. So this is the first. So I have to show you this one. Okay. I have to show you this one because it's loaded with a lot of fun stuff. And some of it's going to fall out because I haven't, I've shown it a couple of times already. And I haven't put everything back in there yet. I love showing this one off because everything is just so yummy. So she's a little bit of a weird shape, right? 7.5 inches long. A little bit over 3.5 this way, wide. And then we have like a 3-inch spine. We have a belly band and a tag. Yeah, Kat's amazing. I love Kat. We're going to do a live together on Saturday, I think. We're going to make dangles. So I got 3 little pockets there. Cardstock, dyed papers. Some glued Franken paper. Lots of lace and sewing in here. It has 3 hidden paper clips. This pretty pocket here with tags and stuff. Hi, car. Vintage magazine. Dangles all over with little sparkly bits. Oh, I have to make a writing board for this. Thank you. I have to put the ends on these. No, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Look, I feel bad for showing this on live again because I think I've shown this on every live that I've had so far. But I guess since I'm still new, you know, and trying to get like my name out there, I have to promote myself. It's exhausting. I'm not gonna lie to you. It is exhausting, but I have to do it. There are 3 pockets here. There's one underneath and 2 up top. Flip out longer paper. Another paper clip. And pockets. Cabbage dyed paper with some stenciling on it. I got some lace pockets with tags. But that's the quickest thing. Like, that's the thing that you get done the fastest. That's really the quickest thing. That's the least work in the whole project. This is a tag that I made with some of that faux vellum paper. It is. It really is. Honestly, it's like once it's in there, that's done. That's it. Thank you. Thank you. This is a loose one. I gotta figure out a spot to put that. Another paper clip. So what I do, because I do like lots of sewing on my pages, I'll make my cover, then I'll get my signatures together, like the paper that I want to use together. I try to get it in order as best as I can. Then I do or a good bit of the decorating of the pages. Then I sew in my signatures. So for me, sewing the signatures when they're kind of like big and fluffy, it can be a little bit difficult. But if you're not doing all of this first, it's really fairly simple. But you can go by so fast. This is also that paper that I turned into an envelope. And then we have another bigger tag. And this was a master board that I did. Yeah. I really do need to get this back together the way it's supposed to be, so that it can be pretty when I pull it out and show it to people. I would not, sorry, I'm going to sound a little bit strong coming off saying it. I wouldn't use a Stamperior pad for the first one. I'm serious. Like, your very first one, the very first one you do, get an old notebook, Dollar Tree, dollar store type notebook, and do that. Don't do your first one with some, like, supplies that you absolutely love. It's not difficult. It's not difficult, right? But we all make mistakes. Accidents happen, right? You punch the hole in the wrong spot or something like that. The measurement's off just a smidge. I recommend to everyone, if you're doing your first one, start small. My first one was a teeny tiny little thing. My friend Capricorn Capricorn child, B, who was just here. She actually received that as a gift from me. So it's really not that difficult at all. I promise it's not. I'm getting a toothache for some reason. Oh. Oops. You're welcome. And it doesn't, like, seriously, it does not have to be anything fancy. The very first one, it could be as simple as this without all the stamping, magazine paper, you know, packaging that you got in the mail. Just so you can get a feel for it. That's all. That's it. Okay, I think I have everything stuffed in there for the most part. Okay. Oop. That came out of a pocket. Yeah. And honestly, I have not created that many. I made my first mini. I made my sister one. My sister's was pretty big. It had 4 signatures in it. I made my boyfriend a small-ish one that had elastic on it so that we can, like, add in more papers as needed. And then the ones that you're kind of seeing now. So it's not like I've been doing this for years and years and years. I'm still new to this as well. I'm so upset about this. It's 4:30. Oh, yeah. You can. You can. You can. I did it. You can do it. I have faith in you. If you ever need any help, you know, this community is like huge. Hi Kai, hi Sil, hi Valerie. Hi Carolyn, hi Caitlin. But you have to start, right? Like, even if you're working in a journal right now, hi Fumble. Even if you're even if you're working in a journal right now, you can still start making one. I don't journal, but I like creating. You know, that's my therapy. So me making the journals for other people to use for their journaling experience, that's my creative outlet. That's my therapy. That's why I made this one for me today to do. So that I can start doing some spreads with Kat. So I don't know why my tape came up, but it did. So I'm going to try to salvage it again. How's it going? You're coming in, and I should be leaving soon. I just finished showing off some of the journals that I've created and still working on. I did make a journal on live tonight. I made this little booklet the other day, and I used some 3-in-1 to help with my washi tape, and it didn't do so well. So now I'm trying another glue, and hopefully it'll work. And I'm actually going to go ahead and put some clamps on it to help bond. Okay. Alright, hopefully that'll work out. Okay, Isla, thank you so much for hanging out. I hope you have a good day. I'm just going to leave all this stuff here for now. I'll worry about it in the morning. Thank you, everyone, for joining me this morning. I appreciate it more than you know. And I hope I see some of you guys again in another live. I do know for sure on Saturday, myself and Tin Cat will be going live to create some dangles. That's 2 p.m. Eastern. I can't tell you the other time zones for that. The link is in my bio for that event, so you can register. I also have some supplies that you would need if you want to craft along with us. So you can take a look at that. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm definitely going to get some good sleep because it's not enough sleep. So the good thing is when I stay up this late, even if it's 4 hours of sleep that I get, it's going to be like into a different universe sleep. Good night.